What's up, guys? Closing my day today with one trade on CETX. Pretty nice formations on the downside, couple of bear flags, very clear formations on channel support resistance. I'm going to explain it to you right here on the chart. As I was actually standing up to go enjoy the rest of my day, NETE popped up, one of the stocks that we were watching since the morning. It got halted and I was watching it, but right from the open, it just a bunch of whipsaw and I didn't feel too comfortable, so I didn't want to jump in. But I'll show you what happened right here. Enjoy this recap, and thank you again for joining me every night at 8 o'clock while I do live stream Q&A session and pre-market or swing trade watch list with the group of people that are joining me every day. Thank you. Enjoy the recap. As I was getting ready to just do the recap here, OSTK stock just halted. As you can see there, CEO just resigned over comments about deep state, and it's being halted for about 20 minutes now. So I'm just waiting for the activity to get back and for the trading activity on this stock to resume, to see where the price of the stock is actually going to reopen. As of today, only one trade for me on CETX, and it was back here. I'll take you back to when it actually happened. Unfortunately, this thing right here, there was a lot of people that wanted to get long on this thing. I was waiting for the breakdown here as I was actually looking for to get in. NETE just dropped, huge drop. I'll show you right now. You just got halted as I'm actually talking to you right now. I'll pop that stock. This is one of the reasons why I didn't even want to trade it. On CETX here, I was looking at this pennant formation. I was looking for the breakdown here, and you tap here, but the problem is that none of these candles have followed through. And while I was live streaming, I was telling the guys that I was looking for the breakdown here. If you notice here, we had a break out, and the problem is that this wick didn't hold. It's a 1 minute candle. It got right back inside. Around here, we got a breakdown. That was actually the same thing that happened under the 50 simple moving average. Drop here, and then it started to consolidate on these levels here. So I took a trade at the breakdown here. If you look at here, this thing had a bear flag formation on the 5 minute candlesticks, 5 minute time frame right here. This is actually a pretty good thing. I was looking for this consolidation to break when we got back right back inside in this flush here. So went down, big drop, and then consolidation on these levels 225, 229, and a retest a couple of times inside of this channel. But then we had the breakdown, and all of this information, guys, is archived in the YouTube channel, so you could go back and watch it if you want to a little later. When we were able to get back inside here and retest the areas of inside of this extended channel with our retest, and when we cracked down under this 225 that was support, and I was telling the guy that was actually became resistance, and the retest right here was a very good signal for me that if we would have to break down here, it was actually going to drop. And it was around here and this pennant flag formation. Look at the drop afterwards, and I was looking for a test of the 50 period moving average on the 5 minutes. Again, I was telling the guys all of that kind of stuff while I was live streaming. If you look at here, we have another formation on a bear flag formation here, and another retest here, the highs for another plunge. Again, this is all that happened here in these areas. Retest, a little consolidation, 50 simple moving average being resistance, and another little plunge here. This stock particularly, since are a little cheap, you can hold a good size and you can make a good amount of profit with not a lot of money, and because you are able to hold a lot of shares with not able, we're not putting a lot of capital into this actually trade. So Again, decent trade for me, not the biggest one, at least a small trade for me today, winner on CETX here. At least I'm closing my day green. Today was really choppy. The market actually reaction on the market because of the news of the yield curve inverting right now again, and people thinking that the Fed is actually not going to save the economy and we are going to have a recession, or the economy is going to have a recession. But that's what's going on. NETE. So for right now, I'm gonna bring you all the way back to what's going on. Halted here, and then another halt and a pop around the breakout right here. I want to take you back so you can see the level right here. This is where we halted the breakout right here, this pennant, and it had a spike. If you look at right here, we have a bull flag on the 1 minute, a spike up, another halt here, then it started to shop around here. This is all of this formation here, just a huge shoppiness all over the place right here. Look at those candles here, up and down, just whips all over the place. Started to, consolidate over the 50 simple moving average. If you notice right here, all of the candles holding on to the 50. And then we had this nice, huge plunge here just now. If you notice right here, the candles still halted now after this doji on the 1 minute time frame for this huge drop from the high of this candle here, 575 to $4.92. Dropping over 10% only on these candles. So let's see. Well, just reopen now. See, it keeps dropping. So a 14% drop only on these candles right here. This is the reason we got halted. Look at that. Keeps dropping here after the halt, resuming to the downside. Anyway, I'm not going to take any positions here. Just want to show you how he's testing the view app here. Let's see what's going to happen in the next couple of minutes. If you look at right here, it just keeps dropping. Huge plunge in this stock. An OSTK is still halted pending the reaction of the market on the news of this stock. CEO actually resigning after the comments of deep state. And that just happened as I was recording the first portion of this video for the introduction of the recap today. Anyway, I'm gonna close this video here, guys. If you want, you can go back and see the activity on NETE later on during the day, but this thing is probably gonna get halted again because it's being way too volatile. And if it drops over 10% in a period of 5 minutes, then this is the reason the circuit breaker halts happen. So now I think this thing is probably gonna get halted again because it's dropping pretty fast. But anyway, just wanted to bring you this recap here. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. You can go back and watch the activity on this stock later on your own time. And happy trading. I will see you guys tonight for the watch list build up and the Q&A session tonight. Thank you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day and happy trading.